Let's go. Come on. Pickle. Where's your brother? Pickle. Jesus. Come on. Coyote bait. Short legs, move fast. Come on. If you're a reloader, think about this. Is a good thing about, in my opinion, reloading. I'm getting ready to do some 9mm. I haven't done 9mm in years. I got a whole bunch of it. I need to shoot, but I didn't have the die for it. I this past year I bought a die so I could do some loading. Anyhow, this could work with any caliber or whatever. It's specifically with your semi-autos. You know, you break open a box of ammo or you load your own. You go out there, fire 100 rounds. You might find that several jam up or whatever the case is, stovepipe, whatever the deal is. Could be the gun, could be the ammo, whatever. So you go load some more and you go out and you do it again and you'll get some, you know, certain ones that I'll mark it. If I have a problem with them, I'll mark it if I can get it shot and then bring it back, load it again and see how it does. Last year I had these Ziploc bags that have 50 rounds in each one. I'd have 3 sets of 3. Go out and shoot one, bring all the brass back in and reload it. Take me about 2 days, 2-night process, and go into the second bag. And by the time I got to the third bag, the first batch has already been reloaded. So I'm using brass that's been loaded quite a lot. But let's say you do the same thing. You have so many rounds and you're recycling them through your firearm because you're a reloader. Let's say that first bag, you got 50 rounds in it. 1 or 2 might have had issues, so they proved ineffective. So now you got to, let's say you end up with 48 rounds there, casings, that consistently go through your firearm. And if you've taken a bullet and fired it, and you've reloaded it 1, 2, 3 times, and it's cycling perfectly through your firearm, everything's good, load it that 4th time and put it away. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, man, I got 3 bags here. I got 150 rounds to go perfectly through this handgun or whatever I'm shooting. So those are the ones I'm going to put in magazines, load the magazines, and set aside because I can trust those rounds. I might load some new stuff with a different powder and it changes things, whatever. I'm on to new brass now. I'm on to something else. But I got those 3 bags of 150 rounds that we'll call proven. So those fire well. I write down what the weight of the bullet, maybe the powder I was using, how many grains and all that. But no use to just keep because my 38s, I don't know how many times I've reloaded those 38s. I should start keeping track because it's well over 10 times I'm still firing out of those casings. But anyhow, all I'm trying to say is that when you reload it, you can do this. You've taken a round, you fired it, loaded it, fired it, loaded it, fired it. Hey, this specific round right here works perfectly through my firearm. Set that aside. That's the ones you want to put in your magazines, you know, for official use or whatever. You've got a couple bags of rounds here that work perfectly. Now you could go and experiment with other powders, other grains, this, that, and the other thing. But you know that those there work great through that magazine. They feed well. They load into the firearm well as far as into the chamber and all this. They're your proven rounds. You decide how many you want to save like that. Whereas I know a lot of people just shooting, maybe got the brand new stuff in the carton set aside or whatever. That's okay. But I mean, you know that these rounds are proven. And so that's what I keep if I'm going to keep rounds stocked up for that caliber, for that firearm. I'm going to use those proven rounds. I hope that makes sense. So I said I'm going to get ready to do some 9mm. In the past, I've had issues with a 9mm, but it was usually a crimping issue. But once I get that dialed in, yeah, I'll get some proven rounds. Say, okay, this is what we're going to feed the magazines with. Anyhow, think about that. Love you. God bless.